Oh, okay. So now this guy, we're gonna lock it and we're gonna put it in our pocket. It's just gonna toss it in the bag. You can do this. This is MOTOVLOGS Season 2, Mom. Typically in Season 2, the quality gets better. Cool. Oh boy, this is crazy. You guys have been wanting this for so long. All right, for anyone new, the motorcyclette. Yeah. We got the WR250R, and all the mods on it are officially done, which is pretty nifty because it means that now that the MOTOVLOGS have begun, I can do a video of my bike completely done, because last year I got it in like April and then spent the whole riding season and winter modding it up to my liking, and now she's good to go. Oh, God, I've never done that. Oh, I just banged my knee so hard. So this helmet lock right here, I was coming to swing my leg up around and I just smashed my knee right into it. Right over. Oh good, we're low on gasoline. That's just awesome. Just so much fun. It's exactly what you want when you're trying to freaking motovlog. Let's turn the bike on. Let's get out of here, shall we? Woohoo! Oh yeah, everyone. Oh yeah. This is gonna be sick. So welcome back to MOTOVLOGS. Motorcycle. I'm trying a new mic setup right now. One of the things that you guys commented about last season was how good my mic sounded, which was nice, you know, considering it was my first time motovlogging. My mic sounded pretty dang good, considering I've heard a lot that sound bad. Well, it wasn't enough. I went out and I actually bought an XLR mic, and I've got a field recorder in my backpack, and it's running into there, which means we have to sync up this audio externally. But oh man, it should be good. And if you remember last season, there's a little bit of trial and error. I got some help out with the boosted board vlogs before I had my motorcycle. There was a little bit of trial and error with getting the audio just quite right and the video right and all that. So of course we're gonna go through that again because it's a brand new setup. I just can't stick to the same thing. Except for the bike, we still got the WR250R. Oh yeah, and she's a rocket. So many performance mods. This bike is plenty fast. Oh, absolutely no complaints there. The only thing is she's not the best at highway riding, but my personal opinion, bikes shouldn't really be on the highway. Fight me. So, like most of my motovlogs, I don't go out riding with the intention to talk about something thought-provoking or anything like that. I just, I'm just going out and riding and just kind of seeing what we can get into and just kind of having some fun here. I know it normally sounds better with the visor up, so we'll do that. You are on the side of my head right now, which is kind of interesting. Maybe I should tilt it down a bit. Oh, that might have been a ballsy move. That might have ruined the whole motovlog or made it a little bit better. Because I remember in a lot of them, you can barely see the handlebars, and I like seeing the handlebars. But yeah, you're on the side of my head on an FDR X3000, which is Sony's top-of-the-line action cam. I was so fed up with GoPro. Now, for regular action cam users, the new GoPro 5 is awesome because you don't need to worry about microphones. It has microphones all over it, cherry picks them, you know the deal. But anyways, long story short, for motovlogs, not the best to plug in mics. So if I'm gonna have to run an external mic through either camera, I definitely choose the Sony all day long. And so that's what we're doing. It's got optical image stabilization, which means it's the actual sensor for the camera is on a little 5-axis gimbal, so when my head's shaking around and stuff, everything should look super smooth on your end, which is a pretty cool feature to have. Some of you guys might not like it, but I think personally it feels like a little drone is following me. And like I mentioned, I have no idea where I'm going. Also, I was like hella surprised you guys wanted these motovlogs so bad. I mean, it was just kind of a fun experiment. I wanted to get a motorcycle, and I happened to be a vlogger, so I was like, I guess we're gonna motovlog. But it wasn't like a serious thing that I was trying to turn my channel into. It was just a little side project, but man, oh man, did you guys ever want it? Because personally, I mean, think about it. There are so many motovloggers on YouTube. I'm not trying to compete with any of them. I'm just having fun, and I'm glad you guys want to see it as well. It means a lot. And if you're new to the channel and you're like, whoa, 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 I thought this guy was a motovlogger. I do quite a bit more than that as well, so lots to check out on that front. I really have no idea why I'm at the mall right now. I just ended up at the mall. It's just where the wind took me, you know? I want to show you guys something. This is kind of fun. They have this open right now, which is pretty nifty, and I've never been up here on a motorcycle, but this mall has rooftop parking, which is a pretty interesting thing. Whoa, this is crazy. Look at these textures. Holy crap. I get to go on top of the mall, and like nobody parks up here. Like it is dead empty, and you even have an elevator right into the mall, which is just nuts. Look, there's like 5 cars, 6 cars. This is kind of cool, eh? And you get to be up on a rooftop. Like, this is awesome. A couple of my buddies from film school last year shot part of their big film here. Pretty cool film location, to be honest. Oops, I'm in the wrong lane here. Danger. Whoa, this is kind of cool. We're ascending. Well, we're descending. I'm stupid. So yeah, right now I have a school spare, which is 3rd period, and so it's right after lunch, which means basically at lunch I can leave, and then I have like 2.5 hours every day to do whatever I want, which is really, really awesome. And it led me here. You know, I could do motovlogs and still go to school, and even the classes I am going to are kind of jokes, so I can edit in the classes. It is just a good setup. Look at those guys, what are they doing? They've made these little makeshift these makeshift lanes while they're doing this construction here. This used to be a Target, because Target came to Canada, but they really ballsed it up and messed that up big time. So now they're like, oh crap, we gotta go, because they realized you can't get stuff for the same low cost as you can in America. So when Target dipped, our mall was like, well crap, what are we gonna do? Because before Target, Zeller's was the big one, and then there's no other big box retailer who can kind of fill the void. And they eventually just had to turn it into a bunch of smaller stores, which was kind of what I wanted personally. I kind of wanted smaller stores. Having that many smaller stores is much cooler than having one big one, especially if it was something stupid like a Bed Bath & Beyond. Like, who wants that, right? So yeah, we get like 100 new stores in the mall, which is sick. It's not actually 100. It's a lot though. Interesting piece of tidbit of knowledge and information. It's also like middle of the day, which isn't exactly the best for hooligan stuff, right in the middle of the city. Oh man, this is crazy. I actually haven't motovlogged since, like, you're not going into that lane. Alright, thanks. I haven't motovlogged since last time you saw a motovlog. Like, I haven't done it and not uploaded. I just haven't done it. This is fun. It's kind of therapeutic. Serta! Everyone's like, yo Adam, you have to go faster in your vlogs, they're too slow. Action cams make everything look slower than it is, and let me just say, with this image stabilization, everything's gonna look even slower with the wide angle and stuff. It's hard to tell how fast I'm going. Whoa, neutral! I've been doing that lately, slipping my bike into neutral. I'm wearing my sneakers, like my street bike shoes, and I've been normally using my motocross stuff. See, when the weather started to get a little bit warmer, but it wasn't quite warm enough for street riding, my solution was a lot of off-roading stuff. So it did a ton of off-roading, which in turn made me a lot better. And going back to the off-roading videos from last season, I just cringe, man. They're so bad. We're gonna race this truck here. We're gonna get this truck off the line. This is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. So this red light right here, you know, is right before a bridge, and then after this you literally have maybe 20 feet after the intersection before this lane ends that I'm in. So I gotta go. Which obviously wasn't going to be a problem for me, but I'm just saying, it's so stupid. Oh man, actually, you know what? This is the commute that I used to do when I went to film school downtown. This is the ride I would do every day, and I would come over this bridge and stuff, you know, minus the mall. I wouldn't go to the mall. Oh my word. I love going over bridges, as long as they're paved and not metal. Metal bridges with knobby tires suck, the big one. I'm also trying to learn wheelies. It's kind of my casual goal of this year is to learn wheelies, but I want to do it safely. I never want to put anyone else in harm's way from my shenanigans, so I'd only do it when there's like no traffic. And I'm also trying to learn on grass, just because it won't F my bike up as much, but of course, it's a lot harder to wheelie on grass than pavement. I don't know, maybe you have extra traction on grass. Maybe it's actually easier, but from my experience, the grass is so dang wet right now that it's just soggy grass and you can't get traction. My tire just, when I, pop the clutch and give it full throttle, or not full, but you know what I'm saying. When I go to wheelie, the tire just like slides right on the grass. And I actually forgot my gas light was on. I have never actually figured out how much time I have before my gas goes empty after my light comes on. Never figured that one out. So every time it goes on, I just kind of fill it. It's always crazy how close dealers get with their cars. Like they get so close, man. Is it even worth it? Oh, there's a lot of traffic. Actually, this road's not too bad because there's this massive middle lane here. And if ever someone kind of pushes me off the road, there's like big lanes on either side to kind of go off into. Not that bad. Oh, there's a Porsche up here. And this car's going slow. That's not a Porsche. Ding dong. Kind of looked like one. It's a Mercedes? Oh, we're gonna get to see it. Car guys are gonna kill me right now. It's an AMG series GTS. That's cool. I mean, it's not a motorcycle, but it is really cool. I'm gonna get off this road just because of all the lights. I was gonna kind of cruise down this road back to the area where I'm situated, but there's so many red lights. That's no fun at all. We're gonna hit Suburbia. Suburbia is fun. Guess who forgot about their gas situation again? I went down that road to fill up for gas and then I turned away from the gas station. Ooh, GMC Canyon, hello. Oh, there's another canyon up. No, it's not a canyon. Is that a canyon? Is that a Sierra? I don't know. Oh yeah, that was a big rev bomb. That was more of a rev landmine than a bomb. I used to go that way to school just because there's that tiny little tunnel bridge thing, and I just wanted to rev bomb. And it was like an extra 10 minutes just to go that way, but I would do it just for the rev bomb. I was gonna turn into Suburbia back there, but now I gotta fill up for gas. Oh, I smell food, but it smells like human food. It just smells like deep fryers. Not a good food, just a deep fryer food. I'm too lazy to look it up myself, so could somebody tell me, is it bad for you to ride with your visor up? Because I like to do it quite a bit. Is it hard on your eyes? Oh, you want to hear something interesting about this? The street I'm on right now is called Gardeners, and Gardeners is interesting because they have a lot of hobos that come and I want to say pickpocket for change, but they just want your change, you know? But they're not actually hobos, they're police, and they go to your car and see if you're on your cell phone. So if for some reason you're in Kingston on Gardeners and you see a bum, it's a cop. One of my biggest complaints about this bike is that the gas cap doesn't have a chain on it, so I can't just hang it. I gotta put it somewhere. Take my glove off. I never did get the upgrade on the bigger tank on this thing. I think this summer or next year or sometime I want to do a trip on my bike. And I want to bring my truck with me, and I want to put my bike in the bed of the truck and then drive, do highway runs to cool places and then unload my bike at the cool places and go ride around and then pack up and keep on trucking, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do, and I think if I do that and I'm doing a lot of like touring in the Baja lands or the Badlands and like places where not a lot of gas stations are, then I might get the bigger tank. But until then, I don't think I need the bigger tank. There's gas everywhere and the bigger tank is ugly. Also, as soon as you upgrade to an aftermarket tank, most of the time you need to use a nozzle that doesn't have a key lock, and I don't like that. There we go. $7 a good Canadian fuel, and that's pretty expensive. If I get 1 million subs, I'll go through the car wash on a motorcycle. It'll have to be a touchless though. I was looking up on YouTube what would happen if I went through a car wash on a bike, because I was sure some dummy had done it, and sure enough they had, except they didn't go through a touchless. They went through one of the ones with those big rotary brushes. They went through with one of those, and if I went through a car wash on a bike, definitely be touchless, because I think they broke the machine. But yeah, if I hit 1 million subs, I'll go through on my motorcycle if they let me. I'll find one that will. So I want to end off this video with a little bit of just kind of the future for the motovlogs on this channel. Please don't turn. All right. And so the comments that I got last year and what I want to change for this year, I mean, the biggest complaint and comment that I got on my channel was, how come you don't do any wheelies? And if you guys did, like the people who did know, I got my bike that year, so I didn't know how to do wheelies yet. But that's what I want to do this year. I want to learn how to wheelie safely. And it's really annoying because at school, I have people coming up. Shout out to the guys, I think they're... Scary. That way? Oh, here we go.
Helmet off.
Sorry.
Helmet off. You know what the speed limit is here?
Is the light flashing?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
40. Yeah. You're going 90. So that's 50 over. I can seize your bike. Driver's license.
I'm very
ownership of the
sorry.
vehicle.
Well, I made it home on my motorcycle, which means it wasn't impounded, but it could have been. Easily. Oh, I literally just got home. I need to process this before I even talk about it. I just got a ticket. First one ever on my bike. And I got it from a motorcycle cop. And I think that was the only reason I didn't just get completely destroyed, because the cop was a motorcyclist. And that's the only reason. Here's what's going on. The zone I was in was a 60. I was doing 90. We're talking kilometers. 60 kilometers an hour, I was doing 90. Except there was lights flashing, and when the lights are flashing, it becomes a 40, and I was doing 90. I thought I was actually doing 100. I saw 100. He said he tagged me at 90. For that, they'll give me 4 demerit points, 30 days license suspension, and impound my bike. Instead, he said I was going 60 and a 40. It's a $90 fine, and that's it. Basically, he gave me, I was speeding 20 kilometers over, which is like, 10 miles over if you're talking miles. So really one of the most minimal speeding charges you can get. For doing 90 in a 40. And he gave me, it's $90, which is like $70 American. No, it's not. It's like 75, 80. No, it's like $75 American. So really not that, and that's it. I just have to pay the fine, and I have 15 days. Parking tickets in Montreal cost more than that. Wow. I guess because this was my first ticket, it was my first ticket and stuff. Oh, one other thing, I didn't even have the proof of vehicle ownership because I lost that, and I meant to go get it renewed, but I've been riding around without my vehicle ownership. I got my insurance renewed and put in my pocket today. I literally put my insurance in today, but until today I didn't have my insurance or proof of ownership while I was riding around. Stupid. So, long story short, long story short, it was a horrible situation that had the best outcome, and if you want a long explanation, maybe I'll make a separate story time video about everything that happened. But that's what happened. What a way to end the vlog. I was just thinking, what's the highlight of this video? What could be the most clickbaity? Not clickbaity, but what's the highlight? What can I use for the title and thumbnail? And then I see cops and they're like, pull over, and I'm like, well, now I'm a motovlogger. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Luckily, I get to keep riding. You get to keep seeing these videos. And for now, this was Adam, signing off.